Blood and Sand is a new social club in downtown St. Louis where the experience is customized to your taste.
You ask me what kind of drink should I get? I don't understand this menu. And it's really simple for me to say, well, what do you typically drink? What are your favorite things? What are your favorite flavors? I have those back here, and I can start concocting things as soon as I meet you. The longer you sit at the bar, the longer you talk to myself or somebody else in the restaurant, we get ideas. You know, we get the roasted red pepper simple syrups and those things from thinking, you know what, someone really likes this, and I had this idea. So the next time you come in, I'm already working on things for you that I think that you'll really like. So I made you the Start Wearing Purple. This is a combination of Slowberry gin, a London Dry Style gin, Benedictine, a little bit of simple syrup, and then some fresh lime juice with an egg white. So the egg white provides a nice mouthfeel. Lime juice gives us some acidity. This is a Grounds for Divorce. It is a aged sweet vermouth, a little bit of Lillet Rouge, some Campari, some Mole bitters, and 2 ounces of Black Maple Hill bourbon with a house-made maraschino cherry garnish. I named these cocktails after the songs I was listening to when I made them.
Oh, okay.
And I have a wireless sound system on purpose, and this is the cocktail that you're drinking right now.
That's a truly customized experience, TJ. I don't think you can get that anywhere else in town.
You can't really. It's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
you're drinking, this is exactly what I was listening to when I made that cocktail.
I've been working on a cocktail.
Right?
Awesome.
Because people can relate to food easier than they can relate to cocktails, I'm able to expand the experience of my cocktails to a whole other audience.
Do you actually sit down with Chris and kind of say, how does it work? Do you say with these, you say, this is what I want to serve, or does he say, this is what I want? I mean, how do you guys...
We go both ways, because sometimes I'll have a really great idea, and then he can feed off of that. And if he's like, I've got this great dish, it's easy for me to sit around then and look at the ingredients I have to work with and the kind of palette I want to create, and then we just go after it.
It's really just about trying to have fun. I mean, people, I think, you know, one of the things Adam and TJ wanted was to provide an environment where people could come and do that, like, just wholeheartedly. So we wanted, like, some of the food to be that way as well.
And so you're going to make for us your scallop ceviche.
Yes. So we get scallops in fresh and then we freeze them, which sounds kind of backwards, but for this dish, it's kind of necessary. So we get a mandolin with our frozen scallop, and we just slide it. When you slice them from frozen this thin, they'll be thawed by the time they hit the table. So we're just going to season these up with a little salt and pepper, and then some lemon juice, and then some extra virgin olive oil, julienne radish, and we have some green tomatoes, and then we have another form of radish, which is daikon radish sprout. Taste that. Now the white ones are like younger, so they're more spicy, and
that's good.
That's the ceviche.
And so your agnolotti is house-made, and it changes up all the time. So what are the different fillings that you've had?
The filling has stayed the same, but what we've been doing is changing up. We've been doing a vegetable puree as the sauce. So it started off as broccoli, and now it is squash. And you know, depending on the day, we get Long Island cheese squash or butternut squash or even pumpkin. And right now it's just butternut squash.
Cool.
So we added a little bit of vegetable stock to loosen up the puree. And these just go in for about a minute. So we're just going to season this with some salt and pepper.
So tell me about when you are creating custom menus. I know that you do that a lot. How do you approach it? What do you do?
Well, I mean, you know, if we have something new on the menu, we definitely like to, if we're doing a tasting menu, which is kind of like what we've been doing lately with the chef's table. If there's something new on the menu, we definitely love to keep showcasing that. But honestly, like, you know, whatever we have in house, and you know, my sous chef Casey and one of my cooks Nick, we just kind of like, what should we do?
Just play with it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great.
And again, this is just butternut squash, a little bit of onion, vegetable stock, just kind of just trying to keep the true flavor of the squash.
What is it that you are trying to give people?
I'm trying to introduce people to a modern day social club, a place where you can get excited about things, that your money goes further because you're getting experience here, you're getting people that want to know you, that want to know your palate, and then you're getting to meet other people that are coming here for the exact same reason. And because it's private, you're really investing into something that we've taken our time to invest in. You know, we've taken our time to create great cocktails and to get to know people, and so we want it to feel like your place. And that is the gist of the private club concept, a real social club that exists.